Let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Hello, I hope your lights are shining brightly. I'm Pastor Mark from Clinton Avenue Reformed Church in Bergenfield, New Jersey. I am delighted you came back for our new series of Bible stories. This one is about letting your light shine. Try to be the best that you can be. We'll be talking about this for 5 weeks. I hope you'll join us for every one of them. And I hope you will invite your friends to join them. And I hope at the end of this, you will go on Facebook and like it and share it and leave really good comments about it. I hope you enjoy it. Our first story is about admitting when you were wrong. That's hard to do, isn't it? Sometimes we'd like to pretend we're always right. We're not always right. Sometimes good friends or teachers, they might say to us, you didn't get that one right. Sometimes parents, family members, they have to say to us, you didn't get that one right. And it's very hard to admit that. We may try to wheedle out of admitting we're wrong, but that never helps anything. It's better to admit we are wrong. And there's a Bible story about that. Here, I'll show you a picture. Hey, here is our picture. And what this picture is about is Jesus. Now, we just celebrated his resurrection. A lot of people call that Easter time. It's really Jesus' resurrection time. Jesus had been killed by some people who did some very, very bad deeds to him. And his followers, his students, also known as disciples, were grief-stricken. And on Resurrection Day, also known as Easter Sunday, a group of women went to the tomb. They wanted to pay respects to Jesus. They found the tomb was empty. And Jesus appeared to one of the women. Some angels talked to some other women and said he is alive. Well, that very night, the disciples were in a room, the same room where they had had a dinner with Jesus. And in the middle of that dinner, Jesus, he appeared to them. He stood right in the middle of them. Some people said, oh, it's a ghost. And he said, I'm no ghost. I'm really alive again. And to prove it, he sat and ate with them. He ate a piece of fish. He ate some bread. And they realized it really was him. Now, when he was killed, he had holes in his hands and his feet. That's how they really knew it was him. They could see his body still had those wounds. Now, all the disciples who were students of Jesus, they were there except for one. A gentleman by the name of Thomas, he wasn't there. Now, we don't know where he was. We have no idea, but he wasn't there. The next day, he was talking to these disciples, and they said, Jesus is alive. He is. He came, he talked to us. And Thomas said, come on. There is no way he's alive. And they said, yes, he is. And he said, oh, yeah, right. Tell you what, if I get to see his hands with the holes in them and touch them, then I'll believe it. And not until. 1 week went by. You know what happened? The disciples were all together again in that same room. This time Thomas was there. He wasn't off who knows where. He was with them. And Jesus appeared again. He said, "Come here, Thomas. Come here. You really want to believe that I'm alive? Get over here. Touch my hands. Look at these wounds. Come, take a good look. Hold on to me." And Thomas realized how wrong he had been. He said, "Oh no, my Lord, my God." He admitted he was wrong. And he was forgiven. And he became a wonderful preacher for Jesus. We don't know for certain, but a lot of church legends say that Thomas went all the way to the country of India. And he told the people in India about Jesus. To this day, there are a lot of Christians in southern India. They call themselves the Thomistic Church, i.e., the Church of Thomas. So there's a good chance he did just that. You know, when he found out he was wrong, when Jesus said, "Come on, reach out and touch me," he didn't make excuses. He didn't try to say, "I wasn't really wrong, I was only mistaken." No, he simply admitted it. And that's what we all need to learn to do if we're going to be bright, shiny lights in this world. When we make a mistake, let's admit it. And then we try to do whatever damage we did by making a mistake. Then we try to make up for it. That's what Thomas did. That's what we all can do. If we want to have wonderful, successful lives that are shiny and bright and bless all those around us. That's the lesson for today. Life lesson number 1 of 5. When you make a mistake, admit it and then make up for it. Let your light shine. This is Pastor Mark from Clinton Avenue Reformed Church in Bergenfield, thanking you for being here, hoping you'll be back. Hey, listen to this song with me a little bit, please.